Ever wondered if the smiles you see every week on your favorite shows hide the darkest secrets? What if behind their glossy smiles and scripted dialogue, feared horrors broke the illusion of fame and trust? In a world where TV stars are made into family names, their outrages can stun us to our centers, since we never expect fiendish covering up behind the mask. Today we're exploring the terrifying stories of 10 TV stars whose heinous crimes shocked the world of Hollywood and beyond. These are not scandals, but tales of betrayal, violence, and broken lives. Number 10. Chet Hanks, the violent actor. You might perceive him as the child of Hollywood star Tom Hanks, attempting to make a name for himself as an on-screen character. But underneath his veil, Chet Hanks was fuming with a storm. In 2015, a warm trade raised when he was charged with attacking a lady close to a club in Los Angeles. Witnesses said he shoved and grabbed her in a chilling display of rage. Though even charges were launched, the case ultimately collapsed due to a paucity of evidence and conflicting testimony. But the damage was done, tarnishing his budding career for years. His angry outburst was a harsh reminder that fame can sometimes seal fiery tempers. Number 9. Stephen Collins. From Pastor Dad to Predator. Stephen Collins, better known as the beloved Reverend Camden on Seventh Heaven, was once seen as the definition of goodness and paternal wisdom on television. That all came crashing down in 2014 when he confessed to several counts of sexually molesting children decades earlier. The revelation came about through a leaked audio tape, and though the statute of limitations protected him from prosecution, the damage was done. Hollywood distanced itself overnight, reruns vanished, and his reputation fell apart. It was a sobering reminder that even the people who promote goodness on screen might harbor dark characteristics in real life. Number 8. Jussie Smollett, the hate crime hoax that shattered trust. Taking after his rise to fame as a breakout entertainer on the hit TV series Empire, Jussie Smollett made headlines in 2019, claiming he had been the victim of a savage, despised crime in Chicago. The nation was stunned by two veiled aggressors, ethnic, and a rough beating. In any case, as soon as the examination started, questions were raised about whether the assault was faked. Smollett was charged with filing a false report, and the case split public opinion. Many people felt duped, not just because of the alleged lie, but also because it rode on real concerns regarding racism and homophobia for personal gain. The scandal tarnished Smollett's image and set off outrage at how staged claims can put real victims at risk. His fall came swiftly and mercilessly in the television world, where reputation is everything. Number 7. Mark Salling. From Glee to Tragedy. Glee heartthrob Mark Salling fell into darkness when he was arrested in 2015 for the possession of child pornography. The outright grossness of the allegations left fans and co-stars just as shocked, stripping us of the luxury of the TV icon's veneer. Confronted with intense prison time, Salling tragically ended his own life before sentencing. His crimes exposed the terrifying fact that even those we admire can harbor repugnant secrets, leaving victims whose agony cannot be undone. His case is a dark reminder that stardom will not insulate one from responsibility. Amidst the spotlight, darkness can lurk in the most unexpected corners. Number 6. Asia Argento. From actress to accused. Asia Argento, an actress and #MeToo advocate, was at the center of a horrific criminal trial. She was accused in 2018 of sexually assaulting a 17-year-old actor, shocking the public who had seen her as a champion of justice. Even as Argento complained about the charges, the case was resolved civilly and drew public outrage. It exposed the complex and largely hidden dynamics of exploitation and abuse in the entertainment industry that undermined victim and perpetrator tropes. It was a harsh reminder that both sides need to be held accountable, no matter who initially wielded the megaphone. Number 5. Michael Weatherly, the NCIS star's court fight. Michael Weatherly, whose fame rests on his portrayal of a character on NCIS, was at the center of a controversy that rocked Tinseltown. In 2018, a former co-star accused him of creating a hostile working environment, ranging from crude comments to invading the professional space. While Weatherly had disavowed the allegations, an out-of-court settlement was negotiated, and issues of on-set misconduct and the gray areas of power and respect got confused in the TV world. The case was a stark reminder that serious realities seethe in the shadows behind the flash. It was a shocking wake-up call that even favorite faces on screen are not above controversy off-screen. Number 4. Jonathan Rhys Meyers, talent spoiled by violence. Jonathan Rhys Meyers, whose performances on screen were always so intense, also had his demons to contend with in real life. He was arrested in 2017 after he allegedly assaulted a hotel employee during a drunken spree. His abuse of substances and temper issues came to the forefront, spoiling his career. Though charges were dropped after receiving treatment, the incident laid bare the raging beast of celebrity and how personal demons can transform into monstrous brutality. Despite phases of sobriety and efforts to rebuild his life, Meyers' continued afflictions have kept him in the limelight for all the wrong reasons. It's a reminder that fame does not immunize anyone from the effects of addiction, nor the far-reaching ripples of engenders. Number 3. Mena Suvari, The Dark Side of Glamour. American Beauty and 6 Feet Under actress Mena Suvari surprised the public in 2010 when she was detained on assault charges after engaging in a domestic fight. The fight was an act of physical aggression against her boyfriend at the time, a stark contrast to the serene and refined character that appeared on television. Though no charges were ever brought, the event showed how fame can mask turbulent and violent offstage lives. It reminded us that the spotlight can't always shine through what happens behind closed doors. It also initiated discussions regarding the lesser talked about topic of female on male domestic violence, disrupting assumptions regarding gender roles in abuse. Number 2. Steve Waring, A Puppet Master's Nightmare. Steve Waring, a well-known puppeteer and children's television worker, was arrested in 2018 on charges of child exploitation. The accusations rocked the family entertainment scene, and parents who placed their trust in him were shocked. Even though he pleaded guilty and served time, the offense was an odious betrayal of trust, a dark reminder that evil hides in the most unsuspecting places, even behind the smile of a puppet. The arrest shook children's television to its core, with calls for stricter background checks in children's media ringing out as an urgent imperative. The innocent face had slipped, and the horrifying truth beneath had been revealed. Number 1. Kirk Cameron, teen idol to legal scandal. Kirk Cameron, a former star of Growing Pains and a man known for conservatism, was in legal hot water in 2020 when he was charged with operating a fraud scheme through fake charities. The scheme allegedly siphoned millions out of donors into individual accounts. Though Cameron protested his innocence and the case was still pending, the accusations painted a disturbing picture of illusion and greed beneath the guise of family entertainment innocence. They served as a chilling reminder that things can never be as they appear, and the most unthinkable crimes can be hidden in the most unsuspecting individuals. The scandal rattled fans who believed him to be a clean-souled figure, demonstrating how vulnerable people are to trusting too much. It also highlighted a larger discussion about transparency and accountability for celebrity-led campaigns. These tales remind us that off-camera, fortune and stardom don't always bring innocence. Between the lines of star and criminal, sometimes it gets blurred, which leaves us struggling with the unpleasant reality that the person we worship is the same person who can repulse us. Which of these crimes shocked you the most? Did justice prevail in these cases, or is there a darker side to the story? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you'd like more stories from behind the curtain of fame, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more.